this thing that I'm literally surprised. So like they met last year in 2020. No, last year into oh my god, like I really want to get out of 2020. So like welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, from that short intro. If you're watching me for the very first time, my name is Endris Sinombe MUBIANA, nkwendela. And if it is your first time on my YouTube channel, you do want to click on your post notification bell and click on the subscription button, that each time I post a video you are the first one to be notified. So as you can see down below the title, we are reacting to Yomap's side of the story. I'm pretty sure a lot of you knows what is actually going on between Yomap's and mwinzukanji, who is Yomap's baby mama. We don't know if that child belongs to Yomap's, because no matter what, whether mwinzukanji says okay she's going to raise the child alone, that doesn't change that Yomap's is still the father of that child. So my first point, like the conversation was so interesting. We got to hear the other side of Yomap's. Of course, a lot of people were definitely condemning Yomap's, this, that. Okay, we actually don't know what's actually happening, because mwinzukanji had another story and Yomap's had another story. The fact is that both, when mwinzukanji was narrating her story, she couldn't state her mistakes during a relationship. And Yomap's, when he was explaining, when he sat down with Helen, oh Helen, you looked good, girl, you looked good. When Yomap's sat with Helen, he didn't also state his mistakes that he made during the relationship. So let's watch the first part.
No, it's good to see that you're trying, you're fit, you're alive, while people thought, is he going to survive whatever is happening around him? Yeah, so I don't even know where to start from, but I think let's start from what is going on.
To clear myself.
Okay.
Yeah. First of all, I would love to talk about that message which went viral.
Yeah.
Saying I'm the one who wrote it and all that. Yeah. I'm not the one who wrote that. Yeah, because no one has showed me any evidence to say I'm the one who wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know who created that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You and mwinzukanji were dating. We used to see photos. You have a child together. How long were you together?
Yeah, so Moise and I met last year on the 25th of May 2019. Yeah, so we dated for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And she was pregnant.
Oh.
So these two, they started dating like, okay, 3 weeks. It wasn't even a month yet, and the girl was pregnant. Like, Muakashana. You guys, you are quick. You are quick. You are quick. But anyway, it is what it is. It depends with the relationship. That you, I don't know, maybe the rules that you set in a relationship. Either we're gonna have sex after we get married, or we are just going to have it right there and then. But they chose to have it there and then, and whom is to blame? Like both of them, because they were supposed to use protection and stuff. So there's nothing to be surprised that she got pregnant whether in the first week, second week, or third week of them being in a relationship. That's not something that you can get surprised. They had intercourse. They never had protection, so there's nothing to be surprised about. So the second thing that I got from the story is that during their okay, it's more like it was a toxic relationship, and the fact that he almost tried to take his life, which is kind of like shocking. Okay, sometimes whenever you're going through problems, there's that moment where you have depression and stuff. So yeah, sometimes people just think maybe taking my life, it is the best way. So let's continue watching.
After 1 week, I took her to my parents, and I introduced her to my parents. Then my father had to arrange the elder, yeah. Then they went to her parents to go and meet her parents.
Definitely took mwinzukanji to the parents, and he tried to arrange everything. Okay, the moment that they discovered that mwinzukanji was pregnant, so the mother was like, okay, the mother asked Yomap's, do you want to marry this girl? And he said yes. But the fact that I'm literally surprised is that why hide your children? And like I'm actually confused in this story again, because you know there was a bit of a drama between Mwinzukanji and Lily Mutams and Yoma and Willie Mutams, and there was actually something to do with the kids and stuff. But why didn't Yoma, like just there and then when they had that beef few months ago? I think that's where the thingy, the drama was supposed to start from, not now. Originally, like, we don't know why did this relationship, why did they break up now? Like why did, I don't actually understand. So guys, this question.
The thing that I was told was you need to stay with Mwizu.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know, traditional, I don't know. So I was told to stay with her.
Yeah.
So phone number. By then it's Mwizu talamba no kubomba. Yeah. In fact, I can't kalamba wakwe.
I think this is the mistake that we people make, like in a relationship. The fact that if you have children, definitely, and the person has accepted to, you didn't accept at first, I don't know. But if you have children as a woman, it's better that, before you get into a relationship, you first tell the person, like, what you've been through. Have you been married before? Are you a divorcee? Do you have children? Like, those things are the most cardinal things that you are supposed to, discuss during a relationship, not at the end of it or once you're already married now, and then your husband later finds out that you're married. Like, even me, I would definitely get out of that relationship, I would cut off everything. But I don't know, what do you have to say in the comment section below about Mwinzukanji and your mom's relationship? So that is it. So, like, what is my opinion about this relationship? At the end of it all, I'm pretty sure they are both wrong at some point, because when you definitely hear Mwinzukanji's story and your mom's story, they are definitely two different things, because others are saying, okay, Mwinzukanji is wrong, others are saying your mom's is wrong. So we literally don't know who is wrong. We don't know the full story. So the only people who know the full story, maybe it's the family, maybe they are the witness to this story. So I'm pretty sure they just
like when you date someone in a short period of time, then there is that wamboko discover someone.
Yes.
Then now actually about 6 to 7, 8 months. Mwinzukanji didn't tell me that shit.
I know, it is what it is.
How did you find out at Kwata?
Yeah, so there's a guy. His name is he's from Rwanda. Yeah, but Pamona Mwinzukanji, but something like that. Yeah. So if you remember last year, there was that picture which went viral. Mwinzukanji and I, you know, of a Ramasian t-shirt.
Yes.
Yeah. So after that, the guy called me. The same guy I used to organize Fiamma shows. The guy called me. Yeah, boy, you are going. We get to an pass school pamopene. To some bila pamopene and all that. Oh, okay. Get right koso. Yeah. Inena mwishibe. Nishale kwata firstborn. So got to my attention to say nishale kwata firstborn. Nishale kwata firstborn. So asanjwata. Takweba nishate alikwata wana.
So if you've reached this far, ladies and gentlemen, you do want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, click on the post notification bell so that each time I post a video, you are the first one to be notified. My name is Endris Sinombe MUBIANA. I'll definitely see you in the next.
I still have the messages, yeah, for this
the conversation. Yeah.
Then guys are kudanda wala kulini. No, ninachukua kwa secret. Shanshan bati. So then kumwebo mudo yambo kulantukana shanshan. You know. So after that, I don't think abana kulini bali any problem. I don't think so, because what I wanted is for her to be honest with me, to say, oh,
but you knew that she was married before, fiancé.
I didn't know. If you never ex-husband, if you about no ale akonganda shanshan, I think we pali koya bantu mid.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't think abana any problem, because I didn't give kunjwa to muntu andi ine na alikwata abana and ABC they know that.
Yeah.
So take it or leave it. You know, at least palanga na issue, because in never flash when bashibati uyo muntu takwata pabana because even time to alikuwa fyashwa mkulipita tabana ndapata kwa tabana bali kwa you know. So it was a little bit difficult for me to
so that's when problems kind of started.
Yeah, that's where everything like sana, you know, respect opoyalu vena popene, no peace.
Treating her. Is it true that you would slip out, and even though you knew that she's pregnant and she's at home, and you even asked her to abort?
Okay, I would love to ask you a question, by Helen. If I told her to abort the child, why nalia mkulipile nsalamu?
Yeah.
Wali analia and that no, she defo kulipile damage in defo kumu. Ngana imobelo kufumia fumu. Taikala munganda. Amanaka. So those are just something that she created. Like first after we discovered to say she had kids, so I went back to my parents. You know, after about 7 to 8 months, I went back to my parents and told them to say, oh, you wait now or something. There is this and ABCD. You know, and I think my parents, they were okay, but they were a little bit disappointed because they told me to say because they are that, I believe quite by the traditional cutting gamleo of Yomana, but under to Yomana ali Sambira college, ali Pusha Shanshani, ali Upirepo, ali kwata ABCD, so that even Nangama parents bandi, by Shiba, you know. Then we were not aware of it.
So first you just knew about the kids without just knowing that she was married before?
Yeah,
okay.
She was married before and she was divorced.
Yeah.
You know. So I had to see that one on social media at a certain website. So I wanted to find out from her, you know, and she told me, no, I don't want to talk about that because the father of my kids, what he did to her and all that.
So how's the situation now? Because I think she mentioned to say, Ulia, it's not your mom's child, it's just my child. Like more like she's going to raise the child alone.
Yeah, so the thing is that, like I said, after Tuasatu Amona fiance fida, you know, and as a man, I had to decide to say, okay, for now, let's separate first for now. Yeah, I think I needed more time to know her, you know. Yeah, I'm sure I know quite a good time, quite tuition, you know. So I told her to say, let's postpone this yama kitchen party wedding, and let us give us it was after what, about 2 months. We used to communicate, yes. So what now 2 months. Someone no monandi alemona komuntu. Like she was seeing someone else. Yeah. So now I was nalimulira kwa but so I was is it that I was supposed to wait for them to break up and her comes back to me so that we can settle everything down? Yeah, so I was asking myself to say break up first now then so I told myself to say maybe she has moved on to tell me, oh, there's ABCD.
What if it was a lie that she was seeing someone? You had evidence?
I have evidence.
But you didn't feel like it was important, since you guys have a child together, you didn't feel like it was important for you to just find out, oh, so I hear you're seeing somebody, so what's the way forward with us?
Because, you know, what I believe is that Mwiz mukalamba sana. Yeah, and at that point she knew what she was doing.